Scorpio, and welcome. This is your relationship reading for April 2020. And okay, Scorpio, so as I was sitting here meditating on your energy, I saw a picture of you like walking through the grocery store or somewhere, and then you run into somebody that you haven't seen for a long time. And the two of you start talking and you start reminiscing about how things were in the past. This could be somebody that you knew from high school or that you knew from childhood or something like that. Anyway, the feeling there is very romantic, right? It feels very comforting. It's the feeling that I'm getting. Okay, so today I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer to use for the part of the tarot deck, and then I'm going to be using 5 or 6 other decks to supplement, and I will explain what that is as I go along. Okay, so let's get started for you, Scorpio. And Scorpio, I have your energy on the left here and the other person's energy on the right. So let's see what's going on. First card out I have for you, Scorpio, is the 10 of Pentacles. And what I'm picking up here is that I'm getting the feeling like this person that you knew from the past had a very strong relationship with your family, right? And the two of you had a wonderful friendship, or you had a wonderful relationship, and then something happened and you guys went your separate ways. But there was a lot of family involved, almost like both of your families knew each other or something like that. And maybe even the relationship that you guys had was very, very prosperous. So I'm definitely picking up that there is a lot of past energy going on here. And then also, Scorpio, we have King of Pentacles. So, yes, your energy is looking extremely prosperous and very, very grounded, Scorpio. It just, like I said, it feels very comforting and very prosperous, and your ability to manifest is excellent, right? And also, I'm picking up that there was some kind of a story with money behind it, right? There was something happened to where both of you had a relationship where money was concerned, or maybe there was a partnership there or something like that. But in any case, it's looking very gorgeous, okay? That energy is looking really nice. All right, so here we have the Two of Swords for you, Scorpio. And what I'm picking up here is that you're trying to recall something, but you just can't remember. I almost see you like going back through your school annual, or going back through emails or letters or something like that, trying to remember or trying to recall some energy from the past. Maybe it was a love letter from the past, but for some reason you can't find that information. I feel like right now, mentally, you just can't put your finger on it, right? You feel something is going on, but you just can't exact it. You can't get the exact information that you need. All right, Scorpio. So let's look at, excuse me, let's look at this other person's energy. We have the Moon card. And yeah, this could also be another water sign that you knew from the past. But definitely that there is a romance feeling here. There's a very, very romantic feeling where the two of you used to maybe go on picnics at night, and you would enjoy looking up at the stars or something like that. Or you used to go up to the rooftop also, is what I'm picking up. And you would sit there, especially on a full moon. You guys like to go up to the rooftop and just kind of reminisce and have fun and talk and whatever. But it looks like a very strong relationship that the two of you had. And definitely a strong friendship, right? It feels very loyal. There's a lot of loyalty going on in this space right there. And now we have the Page of Swords. And Yeah, I kind of feel like perhaps you guys met each other on Facebook and you hadn't seen this person or heard this from this person in a long time, but you found them on Facebook. And yeah, and that's what's going on here with your Two of Swords. It's like you can't exactly remember what that situation was from the past or whatever, but it feels really, really great. Okay, Scorpio, and then that other person on their side has the King of Rods. So yeah, a lot of sexual energy between the two of you, right? It's sexual, it's emotional, it's romantic, it's prosperous. It just feels right. Like it feels like now is the right time to start something with that other person. But you're still a little reserved, Scorpio, right? There's just something that you can't put your finger on about all of this. But at the same time, it feels really good. Okay, so I am going to use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot to supplement this reading. So let's see how we can further clarify what's going on here for you, Scorpio. Because so far, this looks very interesting. The prospects are pretty good. Okay. So justice, soul contract. Okay, yeah. So like I said, you knew each other from the past. And I feel like you had an agreement. Maybe that's what this is. You guys had a contract or you had some kind of an agreement and you can't remember exactly what that agreement was, and it feels like it was something on a financial level, right? Somehow you were involved with this person when it comes to money, all right? So, yeah, but definitely there's, I feel like there's energy coming from the past where there's a contract to be fulfilled, right? Okay, so let's look into it a little bit further to see what else we can get from this, because Scorpio, your energy's looking beautiful. Okay, yeah, so we have the Emperor, Divine Masculine there, and Scorpio, I feel like this is more on your side, right? I'm feeling a real sense of stability, of organization, of a strong foundation. Definitely feeling like you're flowing in your energy, right? And also, it feels like, because the Emperor is all about the rules of society, right? And enforcing the rules of society. So it feels like maybe when you guys wanted to be together, you felt like society wasn't going to support you or something like that. But there is a very, very strong soul contract between the two of you, and you do want to be together. No doubt about it. It's the attraction is very, very strong there. Okay, let's keep going to see what we can find, Scorpio. Okay, Three of Cups, celebration and community. Yes, you, like I said before, you guys used to have a lot of fun together, right? When you guys would go out together, or perhaps when you were with your friends or whatever, it always felt like a celebration, right? It always felt like there was a lot of compatibility between the two of you. And so now it kind of feels like you're wanting to do that again. And yeah, I do see that there's been a lot of communication online between the two of you. And it almost feels like you guys are making plans. Okay, so I'm going to choose one more card. And this card is going to be specifically for them on their side. And now I'm not quite sure if this Emperor card belongs on this side. Anyway, the energy is there. The energy of that societal restriction, it almost feels like, with that Emperor card. Okay, so Queen of Swords. sharp and assertive. Yeah, absolutely. Queen of Swords and Page of Swords here. Okay, so that other person has a lot of intellectual energy going on, and they're very smart, and it just kind of feels like they're very good with money. And perhaps you guys had a situation where you had a contract or you had a partnership where money was concerned, and now you're very interested to see what's going on with that other person. That's interesting. There's 3 cards here which indicate a lot of mental, intellectual energy. We have the Two of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Swords right here. Yeah, very, very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to choose a card from the Psychic Tarot deck, and let me just show you what this deck is. It's an oracle deck that I've been using to do some of these relationship readings. So let's see what Spirit has to say. All right, what do these psychics have to say about this relationship? Okay, so yeah, patience. Have patience when it comes to that other person, because they are working on something right now, Scorpio. They're very busy working on a situation or a project, and it kind of feels like they're very, very close to getting the results that they want. And it would be so lovely if you would have patience for them to come around. And then for some of you, I kind of feel like that other energy or that other person is constantly asking you to be patient. It feels like, just wait a little bit longer, I'm coming your way. Or, it's just going to take a couple of more weeks, or, they keep stringing you along. It kind of feels like. And perhaps maybe that is the energy that you're trying to put your finger on, right? And you're trying to recall how it was. Like the romantic part of it felt really great, but then on a commitment level, it just kind of felt like they weren't really willing to commit, and they kept stringing you along, and they kept asking you to be patient about all of this. Okay, that is very interesting. Okay, so let me choose a card from Lenormand, and this is the Lenormand deck that I've been working with here, Scorpio, to supplement the readings. Okay, so let's see what this mystery deck has to say about all of this. It's very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot going on Twitter, right? So I just kind of feel like there is a lot of social media going on here, and it just kind of feels like there's a lot of activity on Facebook, a lot of activity on Twitter, and just a lot of social media in general, as far as the communication between the two of you going back and forth, right? So yeah, this person is very much in their head. And perhaps this is an air sign that you're dealing with here, Scorpio, and they're, they work overtime online, right? On social media, it's like they spend a lot of time there. Or maybe it's the case where they have a job where they work online, okay? Definitely a lot of communication going on there. All right, so let's do one more card from the Lenormand to see what other mysteries we can uncover here, Scorpio. Yeah, there's a love connection. Definitely, there is a love connection between the two of you, and I see where you're wanting to get together, and there's been a lot of romantic gestures going back and forth. And also, like I said, there is a soul contract between the two of you. Definitely. It just kind of feels like you've come full circle, and now is the time again for the two of you to get together and to start something up, right? And yes, I feel where you have been very, very patient with the whole thing there, Scorpio. Interesting. Very, very interesting what we have coming out here. Okay, so now I'd like to choose a card from the Light Keepers deck, and let me show you what that is. I called it Light Keepers, but it's Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Okay, so let's see what our spiritual guides have to say about all of this. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, a lot of attraction between the two of you. Archangel Michael, yeah, the coolest angel. Okay, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Wow. Wow, Scorpio. Okay, so whatever it is that you guys had going on, it feels like something beautiful is brewing here for the both of you. It just kind of feels like something is coming, and it's high time, right? It just kind of feels like it went full circle, and it is high time for the two of you to get together and experience that gorgeous romantic energy. And yeah, I kind of feel like there was something holding you back in the past, but you've gotten over it now, and you know you're going to move forward, and it's looking really great. Trusting heaven. Boy, that's what a beautiful message. Okay, so let me choose a card from this deck. It is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, and let's see what the spirit animals have to say about all of this, Scorpio. I will be leaving you with this message. Oh, I got two cards. All right, so first card out, we have Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. Yeah, like I said, I get that feeling where, as I was talking earlier about how this person is always asking you to be patient about certain things, and I feel like they were stringing you along or whatever, and one minute they're up, the next minute they're down. But yeah, definitely that this and that are true. Whatever messages that they have been sending you, I'm definitely feeling like you guys are going to bring it together. Okay, there's going to be a wonderful, wonderful connection between the two of you. And then look what else we have here. Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Yeah, I'm definitely picking that up. You know, where I was talking about this earlier, Scorpio, where it kind of felt like something is there. There's just some kind of energy there that you can't put your finger on. And I feel like, you know, that energy definitely is back and forth. This and that are true. So it's hard, right? It's really, really hard to pin this person down. But no doubt in my mind that they have a lot of feelings for you, okay? It's just kind of hard for them to ground right now. For some reason, it's very, very hard for them to stay anchored in one place. Wow, how interesting. Okay, Scorpio, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. You guys take care. All right, see you next time.